Good morning, friends. Let us discuss regarding a class action petition filed in USA. You may be knowing the public interest litigation petition concept was, of course, first started in USA. Nowadays, so as per Article 32 and 226 of the Constitution of India, anybody can file a public interest litigation if it is useful for the interest of the general public, not his personal use. That's why the principle of locus standi is waived in this particular accept. Similarly, in America, they file the public interest litigation and call it as a class action petition. That means the petition filed for the cause of certain class or certain section of people. Right. Now, this is a case filed against the famous internet company Google. You are well aware that Google, once it was a startup in 2000, early 2000 by Larry Page of America and Sergey Brin of USSR. They have set up a huge establishment in California. Of course, they were students of that California college and San Francisco. Now they have established there. Now it is the number one company, particularly in this information technology or IT sector, number one company. Now the case is filed against them. How? The petitioners, Chazem Brown, Maria Nguyen and William Beat, they have filed a lawsuit in the name of or on behalf of millions of individuals, within brackets Google users of USA. So alleging that the so-called tech giant, it has violated the federal wiretap law, actually it should be called wiretap law, and also the Californian privacy law. You may be knowing, since it is a federal structure, every state will have their own law, and of course in the national level or US level there will be another law. Anyway, they have got their own laws, and they are definitely violating the laws of the so-called Wiretap Act and also confidentiality law. How? This is more important. The allegations are that the so-called Google giant or Google company, it is through internet tracking, collecting and browsing the data of the users, even though they are using the so-called internet or mobile in the incognito or in hide mode. It means nobody should know our activity. Nobody should know who is calling them. This is what is called incognito mode. Even though the consumer, the customer using the incognito mode, the so-called Google is tracking their information. Right. The main allegation is that Google tracks, collects and identifies the browsing data of those users who browse the web privately, that is incognito mode, right? You may be knowing, for example, Apple company is also like that. So if you have got 3 or 4 Apple mobile phones or one Apple mobile phone, one iPad and the small phone, all these things, if the ring comes, if you are getting a ring from any caller, then all these phones, if they are nearby, definitely they will ring and you can lift any of them and track them. Of course, it is useful in certain cases, but not dangerous in other things. And secondly, if you take a photo through this some photo in your mobile camera, it will be circulated to your computer, to your laptop, to your other phones, all these things. 5 connections will be there. And similarly, to locate your friend's location, if you get permission, you can locate as to where all of them are. We think these are all advantages of the so-called Google users. Friends, remember, of course, we felt very happy on saying this, but data privacy, It's most important. Of course, in India, data privacy is still in the offing or in the beginning stage. So far, no specific act has been made. Of course, only in the Information Technology Act, Section 72 is there. If anybody breaches the confidentiality clause, or if anybody gives out the information to others, then they are liable, that company is liable under Section 72 of the Information Technology Act. Otherwise, no specific punishment. So even Aadhaar Act case, Puttaswamy versus Union of India, Aadhaar Act case also, they discussed about the privacy aspect. No doubt, the Google company says so many things about the privacy aspect. They say that your information will not be disclosed through anybody, but they accomplishes the surreptitious tracking through other users. Even though it is incognito mode, they will track your movement through Google Analytics, through Google Maps, Google and Google Ad Manager and all other plugins. So don't think that you are safe if you plug on the so-called incognito mode. They will definitely get your information. Of course, what is the use with information? You might have known the case of Cambridge Analytica, where Facebook people have supplied so much of information. For that matter, very recently, the so-called hackers, Blackboard or something they call, they have offered for 75,000 rupees or so certain data of the people obtained from Truecaller. Different people are there, so that danger is there. No doubt, you might have seen in the WhatsApp messages. Of course, Facebook, WhatsApp, they are different search engines, but you might have seen them. That WhatsApp messages are encrypted from phase 1 to phase 2. That means from the subscriber to the end, so the other person. So it is totally encrypted and nobody can decrypt the same. That is what they tell. But still, Google company is definitely getting information. Whenever you send some information, the Google automatically gets the information with the aid of the user's IP address. That means Internet Protocol address and URL. Yes, user research location. So URL of the site and many more details. So actually Google has designed it analytics in such a manner that whenever a person browses the net, his personal information will reach the servers in California. So please remember this. Actually Google says that this will not happen if a person keeps it incognito mode, but still that's not all. Definitely they are getting all the information. So that means the Google company is misrepresenting its data collection practices, right? What is the disadvantage? The advantage is one, the users do not know that Google is collecting information even though they are in a private view mode or incognito mode. And of course, they do not have they cannot avoid the scrutiny. Their information is gone. Suppose if Google gives the information to some others, what happens? Their privacy is gone. Therefore, they have cited the cases of Wiretap Act. So, it definitely violates the Federal Wiretap Act and privacy laws of the California. According to the Wiretap Act, if anybody, so browses private mode, if anybody causes interception of any wire, previously Wiretap Act is just like our Telegraph Wires Act. So any wire, oral or electronic communication, definitely this act can be invoked. And of course, ordinarily the state has got their own privacy law. Both of them will be violated. They are liable for punishment. Right. Now, they say that the information is being collected by Google through some other sources and is not safe and the privacy is gone. Therefore, the Honorable Court is requested to keep up the privacy and to warn the so-called Google for infringing into the private activities of the individual and collect the information of the individual even though they are in incognito mode, in private view mode. Right. So, now the response from the Google is that No, we are following the safest processes, the safest measures, and already we informed the subscribers that normally whenever you go or open your browse or when you browse your app, definitely the data collection practices normally they collect your data due to the Android application, which is an open software. Just like iPhone is got a iOS. It is not available at all. It is not open system. That's why iPhones are costly. But Android system is Android iOS is very easy, but it is open. Therefore, whenever you browse the data, definitely there is a likelihood of getting information, but they are trying their best not to collect the information. That is what Google say. Of course, the representative, the spokesperson on behalf of Google, Mr. Jose Castanda, he stated that they will, of course, we clearly say that whenever you open a new incognito app, websites may be able to collect the information about your browsing activity. Not only browsing activity, all the details will go. So now they will say that they will defend themselves, the company, in the court of law. They don't want to speak anything. Here we have to know that in the state of Mexico, Houston, Texas, Arizona, right. In Arizona, the public prosecutor, we call here, there they call Attorney General. The Attorney General filed a suit against the Google company. His name is Mark Brunovich. On May 28th, he filed a suit against the Google company. Of course, he filed a consumer fraud lawsuit, that means consumer case, alleging that even though he switched off the location mode, that means he doesn't want the people to know his location. Unless you may open the location map, other people do not know as to where from you are speaking. Even though he switched on the so-called location off map, but it's of course entire thing. The company was tracking the user location. See, even though he turned off the location map, the company was tracking, and therefore he filed a consumer fraud lawsuit against Google for deceptive and unfair practices. Why they are using they are obtaining the user's location data for its lucrative advertising business. That's the main thing. So this case will be called as Arizona versus Google case. Of course, the very recent they have filed on May 28th, means 10 days back only they have filed. Of course, the result may be, it may take some more time. But the allegation is the passive data collection practices employed by the Android or Google application. Of course, Google has been engaged in such broils. Of course, in companies there, definitely there will be something, they have to fight the cases. Previously in 2016, due to the street viewing maps, of course, with the click of a button, you can know who is buying driver, all these things, it will be there in Google. At that time, some Wi-Fi company, they have filed a case stating that Google has not conducted the door-to-day or street-to-street survey. They have depended on the private Wi-Fi networks and they have downloaded the data, and they have to bear some 13 million pounds or so. And another case is also there. Yes, they are scanning the Gmail messages for advertising revenues. These are all the allegations. Anyway, this is a class action suit, means public interest litigation. Of course, we have to all see the outcome, what will happen. Anyway, data protection and privacy law, they play major role in the advanced countries like USA, and you have to tell. Whenever you study the Information Technology Act law, and you have to know the details of such cases, because they are most important. Infringement of copyright, violation of trademarks, and also this data collection, data protection violation. This is mainly data protection violation. In India, we can take the case under section 72 of the Information Technology Act. This is a good case. Please read it if it is possible, and enrich your this IT Act cases knowledge. This is more important because the youngsters you have to definitely go well with IT Act. Thank you very much.